My mic was not working, sorry about that. Alright, we're gonna be playing some MUT Squads. Alright, hold on, let's see my notifications. Alright. Let's go over to draft. Solo elimination. We're gonna play this next game. Let's get some viewers this time, you know. Alright. Just waking up, probably some of y'all are not on. We're gonna do kickoff middle. Why not?
Greg Zuerlein now, he'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Ooh, I got a people watching. Got a person watching. So,
first and 10 now from the 30.
Alright. Let's go with Khalil Mack right here.
Now the rookie from Boise State,
there we
Alexander
go.
Madison. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on second and 13, Simeon looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Simeon. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Here's Madison running on first down.
There we go.
The play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it second and 12. On second down, this is Madison, and he is going to be stopped.
It's not going to happen.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
3rd and long. It's Simeon. Complete. Smith has it. Finding some room at midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
I'm going to
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Simeon. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And the safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. Simeon incomplete on first. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Simeon. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I didn't get the slowest guy on my team.
27 yards. Together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And hey, you know, you guys didn't come out of the gate.
Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football.
I'll play plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
From the gun on third, Simeon. And this will complete to Smith. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized.
First touchdown blood. Right, they got first blood. I'm going to do retarded metal right here.
Feel good and look great in film.
Okay.
So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe
They
not
might
the
work on
7
it
they wanted,
with
but they'll
dude.
take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard.
He's slow.
But it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Our running back's
3
really
first
good.
downs and 3 points. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
We're going to do Slim. I don't know that one.
Success, a nice inside run.
But we're just going to try to hit Cook.
Second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Oh, free.
Coverage and it's intercepted. Miles Killebrew with a pick. That he will be brought down, but he's got the
I'm horrible at this
interception
game.
on the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Simeon. Got a man with Twitchy James. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Simeon on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. To throw is Simeon. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long. Here's Simeon. Pressure again, and down he goes again. David Onyemata.
I'm going to retire middle.
For the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
We need power of.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Alright, we're going to do Dragon.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
I'm going to go down to formation. Let's go down to strong. We're going to do PA scissors.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I just needed first.
On that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Well,
there we go.
By Jackson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Lamar Miller. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And yes, I would like to keep carrying it.
Lamar Miller, 61 yards, and the Panthers have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Ray looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Simeon now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Chad Williams, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Simeon incomplete on first. Here's 2nd and 10 now. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the 50, it's Simeon. This is taken in by Chad Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Simeon now to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
All right.
Simeon staying on his feet.
Oh, dang. He broke that.
Down he goes. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw, Simeon. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Anthony Firkser as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start.
All right, I'm returning middle. Sorry, I haven't been talking. I just got sucked into the game.
This is taken at his 4.
That was a nice return.
Across the 35-yard line, right
I got a return for a touchdown yesterday. We're gonna go PA burst cross.
Offense in the 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. This is Miller. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
We know we're getting something out the shroud.
Yards, good for a Panther first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the second level, because sometimes you'll break off the big run on his own.
Why'd you turn back?
Oftentimes, you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the
We're in
secondary.
the Raiders vertical again.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And I know I'm going to hit.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Mariota.
Or actually, I might run for it.
He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but
We're going to
apparently all the
do
time they
square.
put in practice finally
I'm going to try
came
to hit
the front,
Jackson.
didn't it? They remembered
He'll
their
catch
lessons
anything.
and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Mariota. The Bucs defense stiffens.
We're going to go
pushes
for it
this
here.
to 4th down.
4th and 8.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a
I'm going
result.
to go deep cross.
And they're going to go for it here on the 4th down try.
I have to get this
Mariota's going to stay out there. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Now a flash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Lord help me.
CD, while
I just gotta run it every time.
I want to give a shout out to 3 teams who have struggled mightily this year, who all got wins in Week 12. The Dolphins, the Redskins, and for their first win of the season, the Bengals.
How about you? I love your empathy, right? You hate to see teams struggle like this. Hate to see teams that are down. And when they get wins, you come with a little bounce, don't you? You got a little extra spring in your step. Those Bengals, and they beat the Jets, who at the time were hot, right?
Yep.
Won 3 in a row.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. David Onyemata able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Simeon. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Devin Bush, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and
I'm
time
taking that
again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Here's Jackson. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
That was not Marcus Mariota.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end.
Oh, he's wide open.
Usually right in the middle of the field.
And he finds Clark. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Lamar Miller. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Going that way, was not expecting it.
Gave him the lead there.
Freak.
2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Another carry now for Madison. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Simeon. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Draw play, Madison. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Simeon. And that is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Okay,
Here are the Panthers
Ravens
now as their
vertical.
offense comes back out onto the field. A first down throw for Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose.
What
and it's
the
picked up
fuck?
by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line.
They probably
in the
got a
red
touchdown
zone.
here.
Following the fumble recovery, Simeon. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They'll fake it. Now Simeon. And the pressure gets to him again. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. James has got it. Complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
Nice. Well coached. A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Butker's kick here is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up. Or they're going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Tight coverage that time by Miles Killebrew. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll run with Miller. A beautiful fake. And he's got room. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Miller. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Miller. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Hardy Nickerson there to make the tackle. On 2nd down, it's Miller. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is good. And the Panthers have won the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this.
Marcus Mariota played horrible. Man, that was a good game. All right.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from the City Beautiful. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Oh, we're going to do 8-speed toss flip.
Now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now a handoff to Miller. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The safety
There's no way I was going
to
anywhere.
knock that one away.
I'm just going to punt
Nice
that.
play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling
Don't
they keep
get
making
one.
plays like that, they might just get a few.
Oh,
If you
my
get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw.
Hold on.
There to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. That's called setting the tone right away.
Communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. Quarterback gets hit.
Losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Flacco looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. It's 4th down.
Return middle.
Like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On the return, Jackson almost got kicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
I'm
Time to
going
get
to
another look
do wide
at
stick.
Carolina's offense. And while they come out onto the field here, Charles, just looking back to their game last week, they lost another one to Washington, 29-21. That's 4 straight losses now, 5 and 7. Strange to figure this team out. I know one thing. They were in the Super Bowl, 4 or 5 years ago. Since then, they've had 2 losing seasons, and they're on pace for a 3rd in the last 4 years.
And it's hard to believe because one calling card of Carolina has been defense. And Ron Rivera, the head coach, that's his specialty. You would think that would help carry them during the difficult times, but they've had injuries with their quarterback position, especially Cam Newton. Kyle Allen has played well in spurts this season, but to lose to Washington, that tells you that this team may need a little bit of an open.
Here comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Marcus Mariota. Could have had a first down. Gave up the ball.
But is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up.
I feel bad for choosing Marcus Mariota. Like, he just played horrible last game and this game.
But that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
This is Rashard.
Rashard.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On 2nd down now, Richard. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup.
I killed him my first game.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them. But that feels a whole lot better running off the
Man,
field.
my allergies are killing me.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player. matchup, create.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a second down coming up. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Draw play. This is Miller. And some room to work. And they'll get it all the way up about
That's nice right there.
midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And we're going to go wide
What
stick.
makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a
How about you not fumble it
He's
this
going to
time?
take off with it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble.
Nice.
It gets him the first down.
Nice.
Gardner, he was going through his progressions, not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
First down, and get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose it. Second and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That.
On second down, here's Miller. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and
Whoa,
we praise the
my
offense
bad
for trying
boy.
to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the ball.
Oh, one-handed.
Taken across for a Panthers touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 29 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be
Darn it. Sorry, my face cam is not working because we're about to move. And
But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone.
Stuff.
this
I
time.
don't know if that'll help him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
On first down, Richard. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Flacco, open man, it's Allen. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, partner, Thanksgiving in the rearview mirror, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all gone. And now if you look at the top 4 seeds right now as we hit, is it the quarter pole or the 3/4 pole?
It is the quarter pole, and we get to thank our NFL reporter, Randy Moss, who also has a great background in the sport of kings, for letting us know that's one of the most misused terms in that sport. It is the quarter pole, right? What are they headed for the home stretch, is what he also said about it. I can't wait to see how this thing ends.
Well, we got New England and Baltimore, the top 2 seeds in the AFC. Seattle looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ross Cockrell. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of the half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though.
So we're going to do return middle right here.
Take the lead into the locker room as well. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Marcus Mariota getting ready to go again here on offense. Charles, it's the second quarter. Your team's losing. You're not playing well as the quarterback, but like I said, it's the second quarter, so how worried right now are you? And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that will be incomplete.
I just need one person going deep.
Out there, but it'll be third down.
They're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
He's going deep for Brown.
You
saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
I hate Marcus Mariota right here.
Take it across midfield to the 46.
He's playing horrible.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little.
Hang on. Sorry, he has 14.2 completions. I'm going to try him for a little bit.
Seconds to go in the first half of play.
Cannot let them get a big lead here.
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on first down? And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here
right now, I just need to turn over.
Seconds to go in this first half. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Flacco. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On third down, Richard and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
I'm the Raiders vertical.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot.
He's doing well. He's completing passes.
Time to his left. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns' drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll get this out wide to Allison. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flacco from the gun. Battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So that right there was his 2nd pick, but keep in mind, this is a guy who once had a rare 3-interception game in his career.
So what are you saying, that getting 2 in a game that's like kid stuff for him? That's nothing. He's already done that, right? Been there, done that. You know he wants a 3rd again.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Tannehill now to throw. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Have a chance to tie this game up
the 1st as well. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine.
You gotta put all the Dolphins tactics in there, baby.
Don't make something worse than what it was.
And credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop. They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And this is Clark with a grab. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown.
All right, that was good.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw it out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they'll try the jet sweep here.
Yeah,
they find some open field here.
Shoot.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Geronimo Allison. 54 yards. And the Browns have retaken the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Deshaun Jackson getting set to go again on offense.
That's
pretty good game for him
jet
so
sweep.
far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
And when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again.
That was perfect jet sweep.
You get greedy in a good way.
He got 29 yards that time. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. It's a jet sweep as they get this to Jackson.
Gets over one, man.
Pick up, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know.
Give it to a big old lineman. Try to tackle him. Dang it.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively.
3rd and short.
Short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold them just a couple and force a 3rd down.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up.
Figuring me out over here.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that
And
type
what
of
will
play
they
was
try?
not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
But I just want to juke that one dude out.
Yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss
I would have gone all the way.
A rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tannehill on the move to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive. About winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And it's the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 44 yards on the ground.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try to snatch a victory.
On the ground, Richard. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. From the gun, Flacco. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. The kicker, defense.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Okay. Right here, we're going to go
see. They get ready to take over here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way that you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those...
All right, we're going to have to go forward here. We can't...
That these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw, Tannehill rolling to his left.
What the? It wouldn't let me run!
He's going to be driven down.
That right there would not let me run.
The Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in a big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And now a carry here for the fullback. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to start it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So now the Panthers down by a field goal. Less than 90 seconds to go. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get them about 5 yards.
The Raiders
Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over.
There was something big again like last time.
He's back to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A play fake for Miller. It's Tannehill. Dancing to his left.
This is the biggest play of the game right here.
Complete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect.
This is the biggest play of the game.
Off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation.
Come on, catch that. This game. Game's over.
Knocked away, and
I'm going to end it here.